It's a 150-acre project. It's the Durson Farm, which I'm sure a lot of you have driven by and seen the flagging in the field. I've been working on it. I noticed when I printed this out right here that it was February 20th, so almost a year since I had this, and then I probably started 6 months before this, so it's been a long time process, and I still have a ways to go. So if anybody asks me when it's going to be, when the construction is going to start, or something like that, I have no idea. You know, it's just one of those things with development. Things always take a lot longer than you would ever expect. But it's a 112 lot subdivision with a common area. It's got about 10,000 feet of waterfront. And the Duersons are keeping their property right here, which is the 5-acre farm, which is the brick house. This is Carsbridge Road right here. So it kind of gives you an idea where it is. The water subdivision is adjacent to it, and then Thelma, I think it's Thelma Winston, is on the other side. So it goes from Thelma Winston to the waters. Like I said, I'm going to be short. That's pretty much it. You know, I'm still in the approval process right now. I have ways to go. And, I guess if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to try to answer anything.
What size lots are they?
They're pretty much 1-acre lots, give or take, anywhere from just shy of 1 acre, maybe 0.94 acres to 1.5 acres, somewhere around there.
How many of those 100 or so lots are waterfront?
There's 42 waterfront lots and 68 access lots.
What's your common?
Yeah, the common area is going to have covered boat slips, and it's kind of right in the middle of the property right here. So there'll be 4 acres with 22 cover slips in each one.
It sounds like that there's a lot of money for the county, but no real expense for them whatsoever. Do you agree with that?
Well, I mean, I won't answer that one directly, but I guess most of Lake Anna, you would argue, you know, there's not a lot of school-age kids, and, you know, most of the money, I guess that goes back to our fire department.
Yeah, we might be able to afford it.
Yeah. So.
It looks good.
Probably on the access lots, anywhere from 50,000 to 100,000, maybe a little bit more for water-view ones. The waterfront ones, probably some of the lower-end ones in the codes, 125 to 500. I mean, we started looking at pricing it, so it's too far away.
What type of road improvements or they might have to do, like going to have the Swingers Road to get in and out of your subdivision? Or do you know of it?
No, I know it's going to be similar to Lighthouse, where it's going to have a 200-foot decel lane, 100-foot taper, but no left-hand turn or anything like that. No lights or anything.
Have you started working with the county planning department?
Yes, I'm well into it. Well into it. Just working on approvals. It's just, you know, DEQ, Thomas Jefferson, the county, working on all that stuff right now. But I have, this was a preliminary thing done a year ago, but it's actually, you know, been fine-tuned and tweaked since that was done. So it's not quite exactly what this looks like.
How far down is that below Lighthouse?
I guess it would be north of Lighthouse or coming up. So if you're turning on 652 or Kentucky Springs, you would pass the waters, and it's, do you know where the waters is? Okay, well, if you leave Lighthouse,
half to 3/4 of a mile for some food lots.
Coming 208, you go past Lighthouse or
No, it's before Lighthouse.
Okay.
It's before Elk Creek Store.
Between the power plant and Elk Creek School.
Between the power plant and Elk Creek Store.
on the same side of the street as Lighthouse.
Yeah, they work with you on that?
Yes.
Yeah, he was telling me about this.
Yeah.
This is really remote one in Lighthouse.
Okay.
I like it down there. This is a nice neck of the woods, people, everybody on Louise is just nice to, easy on
Yes,
us,
they are, yes.
very accommodating.
Will you need any type of mass drain fields there, or is everybody going to be able to have their own septic field
Yeah, this
and water
is,
supply?
this is your typical Lake Anna subdivision, as you call it, where it's got their own well and septic. There is no master drain field. There's probably about 12 acres of common area, but that's just for association, nothing in there except clubhouse, stuff like that. Not a clubhouse, I'm sorry, like getting into the, yeah. Don't have to build a clubhouse up there, so that.
Will there be enough votes for all the off-water lots?
Yes, yes.
And will they need to be purchased, you think, or then are they just gonna be granted in with the lot?
The covered boat slips, probably price from the lot, would be my guess. Great. Thank you all.
All right, next up is going to be J.C. Baines, and he is the developer of Mill Run, which is also right there on Kentucky Springs Road.
Thank you. And like, you know, I'm not one to get in front of the crowd and talk. There's people here, a lot of these people know me. I'm right here, I'm talking to you, but standing in front of the crowd is not my place. But for the people that don't know who I am, of course, it's J.C. Baines. I'm with Lake Real Estate, Hanover County. We got an old real estate company, sell and so forth, and property management, new homes, resale. Most of our developments have been in Hanover County. So we've been up here since '70. My father did the development. This property where Mill Run is, we've had that land since '73. And in '08, we finally cut it loose to start putting roads in. And so I've traveled back and forth for the neighborhood. Our company, we've been in business for 60 years. My father's been developing that long, and I sort of followed behind him. And hopefully he's taught me a lot of stuff. So Mill Run, let me just give you a little bit about that, the ones that especially aren't familiar with it. It's 145 acres, 107 lots. We had 69 access lots, 68 access lots, 39 water. Right now we've got 53 lots left. And it's 24 waterfront and 29 access lots. All the roads will be state maintained. All the power's in, all the roads have been paved if you haven't been there. We're in the process at this time of finishing up our common area. So a year and a half, 2 years ago, we built the first set of covered slips, 32 covered slips. And Dick Dickens here, he's the one that designed it. And I think he did a great job. And we started our second building now. It's almost finished being framed up. Jeff is my builder, done a great job. And we're going to be building a pavilion with restrooms. We're going to have a gazebo on the front of that that's 30 foot across. We have a wood burning fireplace. It'll all be paved parking. We're going to have an electronic gate at the top of the hill from the common area. Our common area, we did dredge, so everything should be roughly 6 feet or deeper. So if you have some lake fluctuation there, you should be fine. And that's about it. Any questions? Yes.
What's the price of those lots?
Access lots right now start from right around 90 to 175. Our waterfront lots go from 2.25 to 4.95. Yes.
The access lines, all yours has a cover those.
Yes. All the access lots have a slip, and all the lots I got left, all of them get a covered slip with that. And of course, the boathouse got power and so forth. And you put lift in it. So.
When do you think we build that?
You mean the subdivision? We'll probably be, even with the 53 lots, maybe another 8 years. It just depends. As you dwindle down lots, you know, it slows down. And of course, you get other developments around, and people like to get in a subdivision at the beginning a lot of times. So Jeff gets his started, some others get started. It won't be as rapid. But the common areas, hopefully, we were shooting for sometime in June. The weather had been our friend this winter. So maybe July or so to finish it.
Very important.
Yeah.
How do you manage to sell the main house in 2 hours?
Well, that was just the process they did with a one-day sale. Yeah, that's just the program they group did.
The boys out in North Carolina come up here and show us how it's done.
Well, it's a different beast.
I
That was a different way, to a process.
For letting us have this opportunity to come in here. But secondly, I want to mention one of our sponsors is one of our, well, it's our main designated lender in here, it's Gene Newman. If you're familiar with Gene, he's standing right over here with Gene. You or anyone you know is interested in that project, or any project for that matter. Gene can make your life easy getting in the house there.
And I'll just say one thing real quick, I have special programs just for Sunset, as well as 10% down on second homes, which is pretty much unheard of.
So he's got all the information right in there.
Okay, the houses range from about 1,700 square feet to about 2,500, and that's on the above grade. They all have finished basements. They all have full basements, not that's an option. So there's a lot of options on each of the models. You can customize it. Sometimes we even have optional floor plans on one model, or two different models. We have an optional living room, family room. But I've got information back here. I've got some flyers also. They have a little, they have a floor plan. So if you're really interested in the brochure, be happy to give those to you. And until we get, we are building model homes there. That's the one that's going to be for tomorrow. So I'll have a place to stay. I'm over there in my car. I have some people on nice days. I see the interest in my car with brochures and talk to people. But I do have an office to meet with. We don't have to meet out there on the project. So we are using the dockside office, conference room, dockside office, it's underneath the at the fourth floor. So I'm not there all the time, I'm there by appointment. And I'm just really excited to see things getting started. So, any other questions?
How many homes y'all got sold already?
We have 9.
That's one, really.
We got 3 and almost a balance.
Gary said 12. I wrote it down.
You may know something like that.
He's someone behind your back.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Gary. Nice job. All right, the next developer we got is Doug Whitlock, and he has got Anna Cummings.
I'll get you a little thing.
I meant to say this before we started, while he's getting ready. Are you getting ready, Doug? There's some way that when we get a group together, I wanted to mention. How many is my phone? In Louisa County, yeah, very limited facilities for having your, if you have your septic pump, they have to take that septic from your septic tank. It should be pumped every 3 to 5 years, depending on who you talk to at the health department. If you have your septic tank pumped, it has to be taken to a facility and done. Louisa County is not, is we really don't have the facility in place for the septic when they pump it here. So what the companies are doing is they're dumping it, they're pumping it, taking it to other counties' facilities and dumping it. I've talked to 2 of the different companies that have been kind of warned that they need to get in mind they're going to stop taking out-of-county refuge, the septic, which means there's going to be a point where they're going to tell them they won't take it anymore. And I think it's kind of one of those things that's under the radar here in Louisa, nobody's really given a whole lot of thought to. So if you get a chance to talk to your different planning commission members, and the supervisors. I don't think a lot of people are aware of it. I don't think it's anything somebody's trying to avoid, but it's something it's a problem that's coming up. And if we don't get our government-owned facility in place to accept septic from all these septic tanks that's out here throughout the whole county, we're gonna start running into a problem with the
Terry, the Lewis County Water Authority already has under construction at the regional plant in Louisa a septic processing system which will solve that problem for Louisa County.
So you know how much it can't accept, I heard it was very limited.
It is very limited right now, so many loads a week, but that will be unlimited once that septic system is finished, and that will be later this summer.
Thanks, Doug.
I am Doug Goodwin with Lake County Land Corporation. I've been developing land since, the company has since 1974. I've been involved with it since 1986. I had the opportunity to talk to JC last year. We were talking for a few minutes, and I realized him and I had kind of similar paths. We had fathers that were involved in development. We're doing this. This is something that we've done for a long time. But I'm very honored to be able to participate with this group. That's a fine group of developers. I also want to thank the sponsors. This would happen without sponsors. So thank all of you for sponsoring. I usually go by notes. If I don't stay focused. The name of the subdivision is not Anna Coves. It is Anna Vista, Section 2.